All right, here we go. Coming out of the first goal, 1-0 UCLA.
George Washington playing in the first quarter. 1-5-19, 2-2-3, 3-14, 13.
They're dropping.
4 is 8 guarded by 21, 5-7-25.
Using the shot clock, not taking that early shot even though they're giving it to us. Androsh to Adekon to Nick. Nothing. Back to Adekon to Jack. That's tip. Tipped out to the 2. Jack puts it wide, gets tipped out. New shot clock for GW. Henry gets it up to Androsh, to Adekon. Trying to work it to Mavis. Gets crashed, and that's a steal. That's kind of what they're working on. UCLA is going to let us have that, especially when Mavis gets it at 6 like that. Henry Moss does a good job of not getting kicked out. And their lefty beats us again when we're not pressing. 2-0 UCLA. Didn't really put up a lot of resistance to that shot. I think we've got to try to do the same thing.
UCLA goal scored by Ashworth Open.
They're just coming down and shooting. We're not. We're working a little hard.
5-19,
Got the drop here.
14-13.
Got kicked out. I think Adekon drew it. Pretty sure it was Adekon. We're playing the post really heavy, so Adekon should have a shot from up in the top middle. Henry gets it to him. Adekon deferring again. You got to take that shot. There's a lot of shot blockers in the way. Kerwin goes off the far post, and we end up with nothing. UCLA's not really getting on the break, but they definitely know how to move once they get down here. Adekon gets called for the foul, regular foul. 8 seconds on the shot clock, 7-6. You got to press that out, Andrew. Press that out. Good on They're forced to dump it. Forced to dump in UCLA. Henry Moss gets the ball. Gives it to Androsh. Good jump by the goalie. That's often called a 5-meter. It's often called a 5-meter, but the ref kind of swallowed her whistle on that one. That was a little surprising. If you get it to the guy like Henry did there, you should get paid off in most cases. UCLA. Adekon looks like he draws an offensive there, but they don't call that either. Oh, they do. They kick him out.
Defense,
So UCLA with a man up. Big simulation foul there. That's inside the 2. They're not going to call that either. 3-0.
UCLA goal scored by Warren Snyder.
Go GWU!
Kind of wonder how far they can get inside the 2 before they're going to call it, because that was.
Go G-Dub! Get it back!
Zano. That guy was pretty far inside the 2, right?
Let's go GWU! Let's go GWU!
Yeah. Baby! And the ball wasn't inside.
Come on, boys!
In for UCLA on the
Some unusual officiating so far. It's not like UCLA needs any help. Nick to Androsh. He's going to defer here. Breast gets it to Adekon. UCLA's not doing much on defense. Androsh. We're having a hard time getting a shot off here, but Adekon drops it, gets it out to Henry. We got 9 seconds still. Adekon shoots it wide on the backhand late in the shot clock, just trying to get rid of it. We're not beat on the break, so he waited till we were covered up. Nice move. Henry's got to get out and get that guy.
Get him, Henry. Get him. Oh.
And UCLA goes cross cage. I don't know how we got caught there. This is not very complicated water polo UCLA is playing. I really don't understand why. why things are developing the way they are. We put in massive subs. We've got DJ, Finn, Zach, and Jordan in, along with Andras and Andrew Stay. It's 4-0. Still 4.5 minutes to play in the quarter.
Let's go, Jingle!
It just doesn't look like the kind of game where we should have as much trouble as we're having. Finn to Andras, to Andrew. Nice shot off. And gets blocked.
Shot out of
UCLA should not be countering. We just put in a whole brand new lineup.
down to Austin. UCLA front.
Oh, come on!
But we're having some trouble here.
6-17.
Stay on him, Zach.
UCLA's forced to shut the ball.
Get the offense going!
Second dump of the quarter.
Come on,
3:30
G-Dub!
to play in the first quarter. GWU, Jordan to Andrew.
Andrew!
Jordan with the assist to Andrew. 4-1, 3.5 to play. Andras pressing, Finn pressing there, Jordan pressing there, Finn comes in for the steal, Jordan, Zach goes up and takes his man, Andras dropping to help set, Jordan starting. There's just another nice shot put in. I don't know what's happening. Austin doesn't have a block yet. None of these has been that challenging of a shot, except that
Blue
first
goal scored by Jake Cavanaugh.
but I guess they're just too close and shooting with a little bigger pace than we're probably used to. 5-1, 3:11 to play in the first. UCLA goes for some deep subs. Jordan with the ball at point to Andras.
No mono.
Okay. Can I go up there?
No, you can't use that.
Tripod's okay? Can I go up on the bench? Okay, thank you. I'll take it down at the quarter, okay?
You want to take it down?
All right, so
Try to just hold it. Here, why don't you give it to me?
I got it. Andras puts it in. I didn't see who the assist was on that one.
We got two on you! We got more for
George Washington goal scored.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
We got
We got some subs coming in here. Andras heads out. And I'm good, thank you. We've got Zach, Jack, Otacon, Finn, Jordan, Josh. Turnover on the pass into set.
Down there. Get down there.
And here we come on the counter. Otacon to Josh. Back to Zach. To Otacon. Otacon dumps it over to Josh. Draws the foul with 2 seconds on the clock. And lobs it wide of the cage. UCLA out on the counter. They got us beat pretty badly, which is surprising given that we had a dump, basically. UCLA set, shoots it wide of the cage. And GW comes back on the counter, minute and a half to play. in the quarter.
12-21, 2-5-19,
Otacon gets it over to Josh, who gets it to Jordan. Or Zach Slaughter draws the kick out, and here we set up with 1:20 to play, 5-2. Finn to Otacon, over to Jack, back to Finn. You got to get to Otacon for the shot here. To Josh, get it to Otacon. There we go. Center cage. Otacon skips it over the cage. That's the shot you want, but could have moved in another yard or two. They weren't really respecting him there, and those are shots we got to put away.
Get it stop.
UCLA front court, 1.
UCLA got a drop. Here comes Austin with his first block of the game. It comes at a timely juncture. We've got 50 seconds to play in the quarter now. GW down 5-2. And here we go on the attack. Finn to Josh.
25, 5-19, 3-12-13.
To Jack. Jack gets it stolen by putting his head under, and then he steals it back by getting grabbed by the head. That's a 5-meter, or at least a kick out. Otacon draws a kick out on the grab there. And here we go with 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Would be really useful to put this ball in. Zach, we're not even keeping it dry though. It's hard to be a threat. Jack Kerwin shoots another one off. That's 3 misses for him in the quarter. At least we're getting the shots. Field block by Josh. We get out of the quarter. 5-2. Here we go into the second. Start of the second quarter here. UCLA with a 5-2 advantage. We're playing with some rigor though, which is kind of nice. Let's see how this goes for our boys. Looks like we have the same guys in who started the game. UCLA wins the sprint. That was Jack on the sprint again. Nick sliding down to guard their set. Jack's Androsh is on the ball. Jack's guarding this other position up top here. Otacon's on the ball. Ball gets inside water, and Otacon comes in for the steal. Nick lets him spin. Otacon comes and puts it under, and then we draw the kick out when they played through the whistle. So man up here. Let's see if we can make something happen. Henry to Nick, to Otacon, to Androsh, gets it field blocked. We got to capitalize on some of these 6-on-5s or it's going to be trouble. UCLA countering. They got nothing, but that doesn't mean they won't make something of it. Driving through. We got Andrew guarding the ball, Otacon guarding 2 position, Andrew guarding 3, Otacon here. Ball gets into set, and Jack gets kicked out, playing over the head. That's standard kick out. That's going to happen every time. So we're man down now. Last time they went inside the 2 to get their shot. Let's see if they keep it legal this time. Ball rotates down to the 1 position and into the post, and that's that. We get beat on their rotation. Nick got sucked out too far towards the top and didn't stay back on his man.
UCLA goal scored by Quincy Osborne.
UCLA up 6-2. GW lining up on the attack. Nick to Otacon. He's got to get back to Nick. Andrew's trying to hold the other side. They're pretty good at working around. Wherever we put the ball to try to get into Andrew, he's getting covered there. Back to Otacon. We just can't set an effective set. Otacon to Androsh. Draws a kick out nobody. On a great pass from Otacon. We call so Barry does not feel the need to switch up personnel yet. Austin gets it out to Otacon, over to Andrash. We got Andrew and Nick on the posts, Jack and Otacon on top. That's Henry down at 1. Henry rotates it to Jack, to Andrash, to Otacon, to Andrash, to Jack, to Nick. And Nick gets blocked in the center. That was what they were looking for, was to make sure they could get it into those posts, but it just didn't quite finish. UCLA on the attack, ball's down at the one side. Otacon of the field block, cleaned up by Andrash. Gets it to Jack, out to Austin, out of trouble. And GW's on the attack again. Austin wants to get it out to Henry down in the deep wing. It's a really nice pass to Otacon, to Andrash. He comes in on an attack. It's a good opportunity. Gets it up to Jack, to Otacon, to Nick, who's open down there. Gets it blocked out to the 2. I don't know, he must have hit the post. Got his chance. I thought that was blocked too, but no need to drop. They're not. Oh, there we go. Henry tries to climb that guy. He's 250 pounds, 6'5", 250, and Henry's not. Takes a blow, and Zach comes in for Henry. DJ comes in for looks like Jack Kerwin, and we go on the attack again. Down 7-2, 4:45 to play in the quarter. Just keep getting our chances here, boys. We are getting some shots off finally, and that's Otacon. Mavis is not able to hold his side. They're kind of, here we go to Andrash. Gives it back to Nick, who's going to get another chance here. Andrash attacks to Otacon. 7-3, 4.5 to play.
Make it a long play. Let's go. Here we go.
Otacon pressing ball. We've got a DJ guarding set. Otacon tips it away for a steal. Cleaned up by Mavis. Otacon is just playing like a bat out of hell. Austin gets the ball out to Nick. Down to Andrash. Fills the gap. Andrash gets it on over to Zach on the counter rotation into Mavis, but he throws it in dry. Oh, that'll kill you as a coach. That ball's got to hit the water by Mavis, and then we get an instant kick out. If it's dry, they call it a 50-50 ball, and they're going to allow it to get tipped away like that.
Use the whistle. Use the whistle.
Otacon pressing ball. Zach, Nick guarding set. Andrew helping back. Otacon steals that ball as well. Just playing like a beast right now. I don't know, that's 3 or 4 steals for Otacon already.
Yeah, our ball, GW ball. You should have called it. Ball never run. That's a foul.
Otacon gets the ball stolen at a half tank, 1-on-1. Otacon helps back, luckily. Ball counter rotates, nice long pass, overpass, so Andrash is out there able to recover, but Nick's totally exposed guarding set, and that's going to be trouble. Austin blocks it. You can see that develop, but Nick couldn't get around. The guy's so big, and Andrash didn't drop back, so that ball's going to go in every time. Ball's going to get out here to Zach on the 1-2 side, who sees Nick on the far post, but doesn't deliver to it. Otacon back to Zach, gets it blocked down, 2 hands right in front, cleaned up pretty easily. by the UCLA goalie. He's seen that shot in practice more than once. 2 minutes to play in the quarter, 7-3. DJ fouls on the outside, comes back to help. Big cluster in the middle. Nick gets called for the kick out or the 5-meter, one of the two. I think it's a kick out as Quentin spins him inside. That's a totally legit kick out. That'll happen when they beat you like that one-on-one. So UCLA is going to be man up. They just wanted to get some subs in there, get their 6-on-5 set up. Jack comes in for Nick. And Zach Slaughter sits in the corner. .155 to play in the half. 7-3 UCLA. UCLA starts in a 3-3, rotates into a 2-4, and they're trying to get that ball into the 2-post again. But now they rotate back up into a 3-3 and really mess our guys up a little bit. Yeah. It's hard to guard that when they keep switching it up. 3-3 to 2-4 back to a 3-3. Our guys didn't know where to go. You just don't see that happen very much. That's something you got to watch a lot of film. 1:33 left to play in the quarter. It's 8-3 UCLA.
Scored by David Styler.
Zach Slaughter with the ball, gets to Androsh. 4-5 side, back to Adekon at 2. Turns and gets his foul, and he draws a kick out. And UCLA interferes with the free throw. Another chance here, guys. Let's make one of these 6-on-5s. We're 0 for 6 or so right now. Adekon with the ball, gets it field blocked out. Oh, we're just not making anything of those 6-on-5s, unfortunately. UCLA is really disciplined staying in our shooting lanes, and they field blocked several of our shots now out of that 6-on-5 set. Minute to play in the quarter. UCLA set pushing off hard in there. Jack's going to get a second kick out. And UCLA is 48 seconds to play. They can run this whole clock. That was getting another completely legit kick out. It's not like they're calling it wrong. They're just calling it we're just being exposed. UCLA working very hard on this 6-on-5. We're even. We're back even. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Adekon does not pick up the shooter who sticks across cage. That guy's made that shot 1,000 times. Their left-hander. Ash Molden, he's a freshman, true freshman. Very top-shelf player for UCLA. He's played on the U.S. national team for the last several years. 9-3. Zach gets it to Adekon. Rotates it to Androsh. Mavis working hard and set. Zach comes in for the attack. Androsh draws his foul. He's going to shoot this one, I would hope. Gets field blocked. I think he was trying to feed Mavis. So it may not really be a field block, but there we go. We're out of the quarter. Henry gets beat out on the sprint. Adekon guarding ball. Andrew up here. Adekon guarding over there on the 4-5 side. Andrew guarding 3. Left-handers, pump faking, back to Otacon's man, or Andrew's man. Austin gets a piece of it. Andrew maybe even field blocked out a little bit, and it skitters harmlessly wide. Nick gets it out on the break. Comes down for the attack. Henry's on the far side. Otacon heading down to the 2. That's Jordan with the ball. Gets fouled out top to Henry. Draws his foul as well. Just wants to counter-rotate to Otacon. That's perfect. Back to Nick. This could be a shot. We're getting late in the clock, and gets it to Andrew dry. Oh, and Andrew mishandles it. That's the exact play that worked at the Wagner game a couple times. And Andrew's not able to handle it, and it's turnover. UCLA comes back the other way. They have us beaten on the break here. Cross cage. And that's a tough shot to defend when they're 6-on-5 in motion like that. Really selfless play for their left-hander. Had an open shot to pass it cross cage like he did to basically an empty net on the near side. GW down 10-3 now. They got to get some life. We need the next couple of goals to keep this, keep the air from coming out of our sails. Jordan draws the foul on top, kind of a ticky-tack foul. They don't often call that at this level, but he decided to. So Andrash overpasses to Otacon. Nick cleans it up. He has to bring it outside the 2. Gets it up to Jordan. Andrew gets called for the offensive inside as he pushes off, trying to get himself some space. That's a pretty clear call too. But we got to do something. Got to get some work in there like he's doing, and he's got to be absolutely beat right now. Nick helps back because their set's a beast. It's kind of pick your poison time here. You let that shooter know. And their left-hander wraps the shot into the near side high corner. That is a beautiful shot to go put UCLA up 11-3. We should be getting those same kinds of shots. Because they're dropping some as well. It's just they're closing it out after they drop. And we're not getting a chance to pump fake that many times. Otacon with the ball, rotates it over to Andrash, back to Jordan, over to Otacon, who tries to draw his foul, doesn't get it. Andrash into Mavis, mishandles that one, trying to go to his backhand, and that's a turnover. Now UCLA out on the break again. They're really good at that grab and go out of set, especially, and Megan Mavis worked especially hard coming back down the pool after he's put out all that energy already to even get position. Andrash, the foul on the outside, once again, really sneaky. Looks like he may have even had that steal.
Let him shoot it! Let him shoot it!
This is 19.
UCLA comes out with another quick goal. That one also by Ash Moulton.
UCLA goal scored by Ashworth Moulton.
Jordan and Otacon. Jordan's in set. Ball's back with Austin. Josh to Finn. Finn puts his head under and they bail him out. He gets the ball over to Zach. Zach rotates it to Josh. Nobody really wants to shoot the ball here. Hopefully Otacon will want to. And he puts it off the post. And UCLA on the counter. Thought it was post.
I'm not quite sure what happened.
No.
On the post.
That's no post.
No.
Austin.
That was on the post.
Yeah, looks like he goes up for big block. Quentin Osborne puts it off the top bar. And
Let's go!
dodged a bullet there. He had a wide open shot. Otacon rotates it to Josh. Gets it into Jordan. Kicks it back out to Josh. There's nothing really doing here. Finn to Josh. We've got inside 10 on the shot clock. Josh gets it to Zach, who shoots a backhand wide. There was never a threat in that possession. UCLA is content to just press us out. And, see, Jordan's playing that drop defense, which I thought is exactly what coach was telling us to do. Jumps out, gets on the defender's arm, and steals the ball one-on-one. Beautiful jump by him. Otacon draws a kick out at half tank that they don't call. And now Josh gets it to Otacon. We don't have any offense going on. Jordan, instead of reaching for the ball, he reaches for the man and ends up turning it over. UCLA gets called for a yellow card, and they call a timeout. Yeah, but nothing really happens. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah. So our defense here is on the back line. It's Zach, DJ, and Josh, and on the top it's Otacon and Finn. And Mavis is taking Jordan's spot in the corner, so he'll be coming in when we go even again. 3:42 to play, 12-3 UCLA. They've been pretty deadly on these 6-on-5s so far. We'll see what happens here. They're looking for the inside. Yeah, that's the right pass. And they just hold it and wait, finish. 13-3, Mavis is in.
UCLA goal scored by Nicholas Sevelich.
Come on, G-Dub!
Get it back. Given up 4 straight goals since halftime. In the last 4.5 minutes.
Get one here, let's get one! Yeah, get one now! Play smart, let's get one! Let's get one!
Finn with the ball to Josh. Back to Finn, to Otacon. To Zach, who shoots it near side. That's a great thought. Got a good shot off. And their goalie is there to clean it up on the near post. It's kind of the only place Zach could shoot it, so the goalie already knew that, and it slid into position early. Finn's battling hard. Instead of the ball goes in, he's going to get kicked out. I think UCLA recognizes that as well. They're really trying to get it in there. Austin makes a nice dive to his right to steal that ball. And GW's out on the break. 2:45 to play in the quarter.
Work the ball, work the ball!
Otacon should come up shooting. And he turns it over. I think he thought that Josh may have been inside, or else the ball just slipped out of his hand. But that play's just stifled the point of attack. So now Andrew's pressing ball. DJ's up at 3. That's Zach down there guarding 5. They're setting up a 2-4 offense. Maybe, there we go, rotating out of it. DJ's pressing ball and just doesn't knock down. And they put another one in the corner. I don't know what we're doing for defense after Nick got chewed out.
Scored by Jason Travisano.
I thought they were going to go back to some kind of pressing defense. But they've been playing just the same thing, where they're kind of halfway there in no man's land with a hand up. UCLA has shown that they can shoot around that hand pretty effectively. So Andras and Henry come back in. We've got DJ, Andrew, Zach, and Jack Kerwin comes back in playing with 2 fouls. This is obviously the seniors' last game, so Zach's getting a lot of time. Jack's getting a lot of time. Andrew, they clear out for Andrew. Andras skips the ball over him. And now UCLA's out on the break. They got a 3-on-2 break. Zach's trying to chase it down, but this is going to be hard. They put it over Austin's head, and we give up another goal, 15-3. This is another quarter.
Scored by Austin Rowe.
Giving up 6 in a row to make it 15-3. There's a minute 30 left in the quarter.
You jumped that guy. You made him earn that goal. Let's go, Jesus! Come on! Come on! Let's get one right now! Right now!
DJ to Andras. Andras going to try to overpass to DJ. If he did, that would have been an offensive. So luckily he didn't. Had Zach working it back to Andras. Has Henry inside. Gives it to Mavis. Mavis gets stuck. And UCLA is out on the break against 6-on-4 break. We're having a little trouble swimming with these guys now. Inside a minute, 15-3 UCLA. Rotate the ball to Andrews, man. They kick out DJ on the pullback on that foul. DJ heads to the corner. UCLA working another man up. They can use this whole clock.
5, 3, 4, 7, 4, 9, 8, 5, 3,
UCLA keeping it dry, moving it well. Put it off the far post, cleaned up by Zach Slaughter. DJ comes in out of the corner, no sub. And hopefully Austin puts the ball out to DJ, 15 seconds in the quarter. Let's use this. Henry to Jack, to Andras. 3-2. Gets the backhand off, and it's cleaned up. So out of the quarter, 15. GWU starting the fourth here. Can't tell who's doing the swim off. Zach Slaughter's in. Nick with the ball, back to Zach. Andras did the swim off and won it. Andras rotating it all the way over to Jack Kerwin, who gets it in to Mavis. He scores another goal. 15-4, that's Mavis' second in the game. The rain starts to come down.
Let's go! Bring on the rain!
I think that's our first goal since the first quarter, maybe early second. Running the set here. That's Otacon pressing ball. Now we're in trouble. That ball can't get down there, Jack.
Press it, knock him down! Oh!
What is that? That guy shot from 9 meters. And it wasn't particularly tricky either. We should definitely either shot block that or block it. That's just a hard, rough goal to give up. None of those like that are going to go for us. We got to work a little bit harder. Otacon to Andras, back to Nick. Mavis gets inside water. Ball rotates back. Nick gets it back to Andras, who is going to get it to Nick here for a shot late in the clock. To Zach, they've got to do something here. Andras is trying to do something right, but he puts his head under, gets the ball stolen. UCLA's out on a 3-on-2 break. They're trying their best to probably kick out. Otacon did a great job of staying with it. Nothing comes of that break as they sail it over to Cade. Matt calming everyone down nicely. Gets it out to half tank, where Otacon is on the attack to Andras. Doesn't play three very often. Skips it over to Nick. Drops it down to Jack. Back to Nick. Distributes it back to Otacon. Nothing doing here on our possession. Zach gets it to Andras, who gets it to Mavis. Another goal.
Watching the goal scored by Andrew
Put the
Mavis.
starters in!
16-5.
Put the starters in! Here comes the run! Here comes the run! You saw it 3 times! Here we do it again! Here we do it again! Right now!
Fronting set again, so we can press out here. There's no reason to let those guys shoot at it. They're gonna front. Good hard work. No reason to foul. That's a kick out. That should be a kick out. Yeah. Otacon gets kicked out for fouling with 2 hands. I don't know why.
Timeout, UCLA.
Maybe the guy took a cheap shot at him, but I had never seen Otacon do something that aggressive and out of place, really. Nick, Zach, Androsh playing on the bottom. We got Andrew and Jack playing on the top. And we'll see what UCLA does. Last time they got pretty tricky in the plays they were running. Really smart stuff that they were pulling off. It'll be enough fun to watch on film and try to replicate it. I think that mess up a lot of people watching that happen. So they start out in a 3-3, rotate the ball, swim into the 2 post, rotate the ball over to the 1 position. Now they're in a normal set, and they just run it from there. And we get pulled so far out of position, they're able to pass it around the interior.
Goal scored by Nicholas Sevelich.
This really looks like 18U's playing 14U's when they set up their 6-on-5. They've really been well schooled at what they're trying to accomplish. Isn't that beautiful, the way they do that? And their 6-on-5 is so
Tight.
yeah, it's so impressive the way they.
It's like a machine.
Yeah, they run it perfectly. I can't imagine the hours they spend on that. Nick to Jack, back to Nick, back to Jack, to Androsh, to Zach Slaughter, back to Androsh, puts it off the far post, and Otacon gets pulled back, gets the rebound. Zach Slaughter puts one in near side. Off a pump fake on a pass from Androsh. To make it 17-6 with 5 minutes to play.
Goal scored by Zach Slaughter.
Way to go, Zach! Nice way to score in your last game as a Colonial. Mavis pressing, Zach pressing here at the 2 position. Ball goes over to the 4 side. Otacon's there. Nick reaches over, gets a second kick out of the game. All he's trying to do is tip that ball a little bit so Otacon can come in and get it, but he came right over the guy's head. That's another legit kick out. Ball gets thrown over the 3 post. 6 recovers it though, gets it back to 4, back to 6. We go even. DJ comes in, and Androsh doesn't press after we go even, and that will kill Barry. He's actually going to pull him for that. That's happened in every game we've played in the last 4 games.
Scored by Billy Jarvis.
And here we go. We're emptying the bench. It's 18-6, 4 to play. Everyone's going to get a chance now. We got Jordan in with DJ, Isher, Zach Pendolino, Finn, and Josh. A lot of freshmen in the pool right now. Josh turns it over on his own pump fake, and UCLA is going to head out here on the break. They're pretty good swimmers too, so hopefully we can keep up. They get the ball down line, big attack down there to the right-hander, down to the 2, but he doesn't keep attacking, and they're content to use shot clock here and see what comes out of it. Matt makes a nice stop on the goal line. Really nice this recovery. Once you block it once, it's really hard to get underneath that ball without hitting it in the cage. And that was a fantastic stop by Matt. Isher rotates it to Josh. Gets it down to Pendolino. Back to Isher, back to Josh. As DJ goes through, Isher is going to be opened up for the shot here. And he puts it off the post. DJ recovers it. Finn passes it to Josh. Back to Finn. And Pendolino gets it back over to Yardley, who drops it into Blosser, who shoots it wide. And 18-6, inside 3 minutes to play. UCLA comes on the attack.
2 minutes! Let's do it! Let's do it!
You want to press that guy, Finn? Ball goes into set. Josh comes back for the steal. Finn helps out. Jordan does too by getting his hands up. And they ball under their set, who wasn't expecting a drop at all. And here we are with DJ down to Josh. To Finn. To Josh. Pump faking. Gets it over to DJ. Gets center cage. He's going to draw his foul, take a shot. Pretty sure DJ is going to shoot this ball. Why not? And we get a new shot clock with 2:13 to play. 18-6. Josh rotates it to Finn. Josh. Back to Finn. Back to Josh. Isher drives through on the far side. Josh trying to draw his foul. Zach Pendolino takes a shot, gets it field blocked. And UCLA is out on the break. UCLA calls a timeout. They're going to empty their bench now too. And get out of this game. Minute 49 to play.
Oh my gosh, that's really too
They do a simple little pick over on the 4-5 side. Now crossing pick on the 1-2 side for a drive in, trying to get a man inside water. That's like the oldest JV play in the book, and nothing's going to come of it. Now they're just back into their regular set. Isher gets himself a steal, gets it back to Matt, and here we go. I think they may want to drop a different play in their next 3-minute timeout. Heath is in. Down here on the 4-5 side, he's looking for something to do. Finn gets it, throws it back to Heath. Heath, go ahead and take a shot, buddy. Take a shot, Heath! Shoot it, Heath! Oh, great cross pass to Isher on the 2 post. That was beautiful play. We're inside a minute now. UCLA 18-6. And
there's a money shot.
they have one more chance here. Isher comes back on the help. Ball gets in the set, tipped away, cleaned up by Josh Pendolino. Matt gets outlet to Heath. 29 seconds to play, 20 on the shot clock. Let's use this possession and have our senior get a shot off here. Back to Heath. Isher lost his cap. Field block on a shot by DJ. And UCLA is willing to run the clock out here. Classy play to not counter out there, although you would expect that from any team.